Namaste, my name is Gopi Tiwari and welcome to my channel Nasatya. Well, let me start with a short story about myself and my career. My first job was in a SIM card company, which was in Mumbai. And I was also a delivery boy delivering SIM cards. The English was a really bit of issue for me. So I took a chance, started going to international call centers, trying to learn from friends. My uncle used to teach me. So from there, I improved my English and 2 or 3 years down the line from there, I was a bit okay in English and I'm still learning. I was encouraged by parents saying that you should go for next studies. You should not only work in call centers because night call centers are not really good for you. You should do something else, maybe look for a degree or try to do a different course. So I decided that I should go for a short course, a short diploma, which was aviation and hospitality. I was more inclined towards aviation industry. So I gave some interviews in some airlines and things has to change. I went for a group interview in the same campus, in the same institute. Fortunately, I got selected in hotel and I was expecting to get selected in aviation, but you know what? It's a new turn for me. I should take my chance. So I joined this company, and when I went there for the second round, another change, and that change was that I should be working for the spa. And I never imagined that I'll be working for spa and wellness department. Never imagined that. And it was, I think, 2008. 2 years down the line, I changed my job. Then from there, I managed a day spa. And from then, I went to this fort converted into a hotel, and I was working there in the spa as spa manager. As this was going on, jumping from one job to the other job, another job to the other job. Soon I received an international call to work in a spa, which was the same company I worked before, the first job. And I was excited. And I took this job and I went to Maldives. That was really, really nice. Wellness was never a focus or a concern for me, as I did not really pay attention to myself. I was thin, I was always crouching and sitting. I should be focusing on my health as well. As I gained more interest in wellness and I learned more about wellness, I understand the different aspects, that what is what, and now that it's a different country, a total different aspect of what wellness and leisure is, I understood that. And I thought of educating myself again with a diploma. And here the lifestyle began, that right after institute, every evening I'm going for this gym and following this particular kind of diet. I found it extremely difficult for me to go into such a lifestyle because I was used to parties. I was used to gathering with people right after institute. Even if I was studying, I'll just go and be with friends. But I did manage to follow some parts of it, and I really improved. I was sitting straight, my body posture improved, I gained some weight, my skin looked different, the way I used to handle myself, it was different. I really liked the change of myself actually. As this institute was going on, this learning was going on, and this gym was going on, I got another great opportunity from the Caribbean islands. And this was a new step to handle more responsibilities and duties. And with these responsibilities and duties, I became more serious into the job. The spa culture over here is also very different. Slowly 3 years or 2 or 2.5, 3 years into my job, some of my guests acknowledged this, that you have grown into your wellness industry, you have grown into your career path. Now it's better that you should go for yoga. And as soon as they said this, that I should go for yoga, I was like, okay. To my friends, I could be open and tell them that, yoga for me, who is gonna sit at one place and just do stretching? Yoga is from India, from Nepal, from Asia, you can say that. But why don't you learn and you'll be good in it? You'll be good in teaching because you're good in instructing, and right now you're teaching people. We can see that. Why don't you just go learn? And I always neglected the part, another change, because there were so many changes in my life, and I was like, another change? No, I just don't want to go for it. After a while into this job, and a lot of pressure, a lot of turmoil into work and personal life started. And as this thinking and this work pressure was going on, I saw this video from Sadhguru.
This moment's experience is entirely determined by you. So if you take charge of this one thing, no matter what kind of situation you're placed in, you will be able to come out well. Well does not mean you came out the way you wanted. Life need not always happen the way you want it. The important thing is, you came through it joyfully, enriched by the experience of those situations, and in the end, you are a very enhanced and enriched life, and that's all that matters.
As soon as I saw this video, I literally, my whole life, maybe you can just say this, transformed. Actually calmed me in a way that, I was not agitated with work, and I was able to handle my family things going on. And the ideas from my friends and the clients and the guests, it just pop up, it was just running into my head. With this thinking only, I found myself a yoga center in Nepal. People say that there is a lot of climb and decline, a lot of climb and down, ups and downs in life. But for me, I can say this, that there's a lot of climbing. Then just to go to the next level, you just have to walk more. It might be just straight line, but you have to just walk more, then take the next step. I don't think so there is a drop. The drop only happens here. So after completing this yoga course, I realized that past couple of years have been learning, serving, helping people, working in hotels and helping people to feel much better. I was just taking the client's request and giving them what they want, and that was all I was doing. And adding yoga to my resume, it's easy for me to get the job, But this wasn't it. This just wasn't it. But this time the change just did not happen for me. The change was for everyone. This was because of the COVID. For a person who have worked in his early age, started working in an early age, and here, at this point of time, taking a break was a different story. And a break forced on you, you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere, you can't go for a job. You know what, I did everything, I accepted every change, and why this, why now? Then I started asking myself, what can I do? What should I do? How can I do it? How can I do my work? Because my work is, into spa and wellness. And as I was thinking this all the time, like, no job, I can't help, I can't do anything, I can't help myself. What should I do? Then I remembered this quote, this video from Sadhguru.
To be a full-fledged human being is to respond to every life around you to the best of your ability. In our lives, if we do not do what we cannot do, that's not a problem. If we do not do what we can do, that's a disaster. It's my wish and my blessing that no one should become such a disaster. Everything that you can do must happen.
And when I watched this video, the thought which came into my mind is about this wellness YouTube channel. Different kinds of wellness is practices in different parts of world. Like in India, it's Ayurveda. In Thailand, it's Thai massage. Aromatherapy was done in Egypt. Shiatsu in Japan. So all these kind of alternate practices was done to heal, prevent, or prevent injuries or cure illness. With time and lifestyle changes in society, wellness is only available for people who can afford it or who knows what are the importance of it. These things are only available in 5-star hotels. And there are some spas and yoga centers you might see in the cities and all. They also cater to it. But not every individual have access to it. Not every individual have knowledge to it. Making this available and spreading awareness about this is my goal. I would like to tell you what this wellness or well-being channel will mainly focus on. It will focus on physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual, environmental, social, and occupational. As you can see, these are the ones I'll be focusing on. So my first video would be about a yoga, which will cover most of these aspects. So I came up with this beautiful name called Nasatya. Now you might be wondering what Nasatya is. The Ashwins are the twins, which are also known as Ashwini Kumaras, and Nasatya was one of them. They are also associated with medicine, health, and sciences. In Rig Veda, they are portrayed as a guardian and guardian deities, and they also safeguard and rescue people by aiding them from different type of scenarios and situations. They also played a very important role in Mahabharata. Unfortunately, they are not much mentioned in the stories, but there are certain videos on it. Please see the link below and you will find more information about it. It's really interesting. You should go ahead and watch that. My very first video will be of Yoga Academy, which is in Nepal. Please watch. There's a interesting interview. Also, there are some yogas you can watch and follow, and also subscribe to my channel, comment and share, and let me know what is your kind of wellness. What do you think? What is wellness for you? Please let me know. Till then, stay healthy, stay happy. Namaste.